Right, so I am now at Pan Pacific, Singapore, and this is where the Canjam Singapore 2022 is going to be held. And I'm just outside the hotel. Right now it's actually a hotel at GMC. Okay. And yeah, it's going to be a great day. And going to show you guys around. Going to listen to some IEMs, test them, and also headphones. I'm going to mainly focus on IEMs and headphones for today. Okay, and yeah, so enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Stelia.
So that's the beryllium close back.
Okay, so this is a beryllium close back, I've been told, and yeah, very nice build. The headband is nice and soft. Okay, I'm just putting on my video.
That's fine.
And nice ear cups, right? And ooh, there's a spring back to it. Okay, something I've not seen before. Let's see the clamping force. Nice. Oh, okay. Very nice and comfortable. Doesn't press onto my jaw. Very nice. And how much is this?
Singapore dollars 4.5.
4.5K, right? Not $4.5. 4.5K.
That's some cheaper ones too. But
Okay, so this is 4.5K Singapore dollars.
that'd be their flagship closer.
So it's roughly about 4.2K. Yeah. All right, so let's listen to it. Okay, very clean bass. Nice and good forward mids. So I would feel that the mids are pretty forward and nice clean treble. Well controlled treble. Let's listen to another song, if there's any.
There's quite a few. So
Right.
just,
Very linear bass. Impact is nice and clean and controlled. Not much of an impact, but it's fine. It's controlled. It's nice and clean. The timbre is a little bit thin, a bit dry, but it's nice. Very linear, very natural. Very nice clean treble. Soundstage is more wide to the side. Note weight is not really heavy. Note weight is a little bit thin, a bit light. The warmth is, I don't know. Well, this is just one song. This is just lay your guns down. Many songs to listen to, but it's fine. But this is just one song, all right? Yeah. again, it's very nice and clean and linear, I would say. More on the analytical side, not more of a fun type of headphone. So if you really like clean, crystal clear sound, nice highs, controlled highs, the transition is really clean, right? The coherence of the headphone is really good. Yeah, cool, very good headphone. 4.2K, nice. Thank you.
They also have a couple. So this is on the other scale. This is running off desktop unit.
Right.
And it is their flagship open back.
Right.
So that's 6,000.
So this is a planar or no?
No, it's dynamic. They're all
This is
dynamic.
dynamic.
Focal does dynamic.
All right. Okay.
So they use beryllium drivers on the high end.
All right.
And then magnesium on those on the MG.
Okay. Cool.
So this is going to be
Let's
it
listen
is
to this.
beryllium as well, but
Yep.
it's their flagship driver. So it's got a stronger magnet
Right.
and different array. So give it
Okay.
a go, and you've got here.
Okay. So and how much is this?
that's 6,000.
So this is 6K SIG, right? So it's about 5.7K US.
It's about
And-
4,000 US.
4,000 US. Okay, 4,000. Okay, so I noticed that Focal has got a lot of, I mean, most of their ear cups have got this spring back type of ear cups. So it's really nice and good. So it conforms to your head. And the ear pads are nice and soft. It's perforated, as you can see, it's perforated, you can see, and it's beryllium. Right, so let's try them out. And let's go. This, okay, so this has got more timbre to it. It's linear as well. We'll say natural, very balanced. Very nice headphone. I mean, $4,000. You should expect nice and clean. Very nice. This is Utopia, and this is the open back. All right, so this open back, beryllium dynamic driver from Focal. Very nice headphone. Well, I prefer this one, to be honest. I prefer this one. It's got a nicer sound, better tone. Yeah, the tone is much better compared to that one. The vocal sounds warmer and yeah, more balanced. You know, it's not so dry as the other one. It's got more warmth, more character to it, more note weight to it. Cool. I prefer this one. This is good. The tone is so smooth. Yeah, tone is really smoothing. Really nice and natural. Very nice and natural tone. Cool. Cool. I like this.
Did you want to try a bass heavy track?
I'm fine.
You're okay?
I'm not a bassy kind of guy.
Just to see what you think. That's,
Sure.
that's their flagship and
Yeah.
overall flagship. So.
This is the overall is this called Utopia?
Utopia, yeah.
So this is the Utopia. Look at the build of it. So nice. Oh man, I love this. The headband, the adjustments is so smooth. Look at that. And well, the leather foam pad. I'm not really a fan of this foam pad. I prefer the band if there's any. But yeah, but it's okay. It's fine. Cool. I like this one. This is tunable IM. How much is it?
Should be 349.
349. All right. So and this is AAW, and yeah, custom made.
It can be custom as well.
Okay. So where's the? I can't.
Small hole there.
Right. So there's a small hole right here, and then you can actually.
You goes in vertically.
All right.
Pry it open.
Okay. Right. So this faceplate comes out. It's got a magnet at the back here, and inside here there is some switches, and you can actually tune it yourself. So you've got the bass, and you've got the vocals and the vocal plus. And it's about 300 plus, 300 US.
Actually 200 US something.
200 US. Okay, so pretty nice IM. Nice build. Aluminum shell. I think it's milled, if I'm not wrong.
It is.
It is aluminum milled. Okay, so let's try it out, and then you can change the faceplate. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just playing off Apple dongle. Let's listen to the sound. This is Alright. Listening volume is 50%. Okay. Okay, so nice forward mids. Violins, they sound nice and clean. The note weight of the violins is nice and natural, not too thin, not too dry. Nice tone and timbre to it. I like the tone and timbre on it. Okay, so this is the A3h Plus, and it's got one DD and one BA, and one nose BA and one custom BA, and it's tunable. So now I'm listening to the basic tuning, which is good. And you have 4 different types. I'm just gonna show vocal tuning. You got a bass tuning, 2 vocal tuning, and normal tuning right here. Okay, so nice controlled bass. Extension is really good. It's good for the impact. Okay, so it's not a very forward type of bass. It's nice and controlled, and impact is sufficient. It's not a very impactful type of bass. And is this your flagship IM?
No, it's the entry one.
This is the entry one. Alright, so I'm gonna test the flagship one later. Okay, pretty good tone, and I would say it's not harsh. Okay, female vocals don't really sound harsh. I've not tried other tunings yet, but I guess I won't have time to test all the tunings, but I'm gonna test just the normal tuning. Really nice. The tone is nice. It's got nice note weight to it. Female vocals, they almost sparkle. They almost sparkle.
No, it's still recording.
Sorry?
It's recording.
Oh, it's a recording. Can I just give a feedback
Sure.
about this?
Yeah, so
this
it's
one,
very nice
right?
tone.
When I put it on my ear,
And
It's too close to your ear.
exactly. So if we can displace it,
We know
okay,
that.
so female vocals, they sound great on this.
will you be launching a new?
Yes, yes.
All right. So this is the Canary Pro,
Yeah.
right? So
As you can see, we have a dual dynamic. It's actually a push and
dual,
pull.
okay,
Yeah,
dual
it's-
dynamic
Yeah, it's
inside.
a push and pull dynamic. Then 4 BA here.
4 BAs. Wow, 4 BAs on this, right?
And then the 4 electrostatic drivers.
4 the BAs. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
EST.
Yeah, EST. Yeah, 4 EST.
4 ESTs in here. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
then a single custom BA driver, same as that one.
Okay, so there's a single custom BA inside, and there are 4 ESTs. Okay, so I'm gonna try this.
So total we have 11 drivers.
11 on each side, or on each side. 22 drivers. My God. Okay, so let's try this. 22 BAs, 22 drivers, sorry. Okay, so this is the Canary Pro. Okay, so vocals is forward. Now, the sound separation on these. Wow. Okay, so you can actually hear the layers. Though the bass is a little bit recessed, sounds a little bit further out, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna test out the songs, but on these, the sound separation is just amazing. Wow, amazing. So vocals, the instruments, drums, percussions, guitars, you can actually hear very distinctly where they're being placed. So soundstage is just amazing. But you know, on IEMs you don't really hear that soundstage, but it's on the side, so it's really, really good. Okay, so yeah, instruments, they do sound further out, further laid back. Yeah, it's more mid-centric type of tuning. Is this tunable? No.
It is.
It's tunable. So this IEM is tunable as well. Very, very good. Nice. And how much is this?
About 2005 US dollar.
500?
Yeah, 2500.
500.
2500.
2,500 US dollars. 2.5k US dollars. And this is a debut, right? It's not been released yet in the market, so it's very, very nice. It's got a very nice faceplate, and you can feel the weight of the IEM, really thick. And you can actually see all the different drivers in there. 11 drivers in this. Oh, so just want to show you guys the Canary, and this is the graph. Nice and linear. Look at that. Look at that. Right. No harshness, no peaks on the 8K. I mean, like 8K is fine. Look at that. Is that about, yeah, very nice. 2005. Okay, so you guys might want to, you know, contact AAW. All right. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay, so this is the ICO OH10, and this is the single driver. Single driver, right?
It is a 1+1.
Sorry?
1+1.
So it's 1+1 IEM. Very nice shell. Aluminum milk shell. It's got a nice design to the front, the faceplate. And yeah, let's try it out. It's a bright IEM. Yes. Okay, it's a very bright IEM.
The last time we joined together was 2018.
Bass is forward. Nice good tone. And timbres. Okay, it sparkles at the top. But impact, let me just listen to my bass. So, but okay, nice rumble by the way. Good extension to the bass. And it's really bright. Okay, so this is a very bright IEM. Cool. Very nice and bright. I'm listening to the back end, by the way. Very nice and bright IEM. Okay. Okay, so the impact, I would say it's sufficient. Nice and well, nice controlled impact. The transition from the bass to the mids, very clean.
That was the last Canjam we had together.
Yeah. Nice, I like this.
Yeah.
So anyone who is a treble head will like this. It fits really well in the ear, by the way. I'm a little bit lazy to hook it, but it fits really well in your ears. Cool. ICO OH10. Okay, so this is the OH1s. Right, so this is retailing for 200 US, I think. Around there. So this is a single DD as well. Very nice. Cable is nice and braided. And it's MMCX connectors. Right, so let's try this out. See, so the OH2s, they're more of a balanced type of tuning. Let's see what these sound like. Let's try the fit. Fits good. Okay. Fits good. It's nice and small little IM. Let's try it again. Okay, so let's see how this sounds. OH1s. And this is bagging. Okay, so the vocals are forward and it's got a better treble, a higher, more forward treble than the OH2s. Yes, it's a brighter IM than OH2s. So if you guys prefer a brighter sound signature, OH1s are the ones that you should go for. Bass is less. The note weight of it is a little bit less than the OH2s. Sounds a little bit thinner. In terms of tone and the timbre, the OH2s are better. Yep. Cool.
For the Helios, it's actually more clinical in sound.
Okay.
If you value your details, this is something that you try.
Okay.
But if you want something that's just easy to listen to, that's non-fatiguing, that you can listen for hours, the Triton is the one that you want to listen to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Helios.
Yes, correct.
And what's the driver configuration on this?
So for this one, it's a 4-way 4-driver.
4-way 4-driver. BAs or?
BA, pure BA. For the Triton is a hybrid.
Oh, alright. So 4 BAs.
4 BAs.
Nulls or custom BAs?
No.
Nulls.
Yeah.
All.
Oh no.
All nulls.
Yes.
Cool. Nice. Again, how much are you retailing these?
For right now, our retail price for the Helios is actually 1499.
1499.
1499.
Okay.
But today we're actually having a 15% off.
Right.
For Canjam. And
Yes.
actually, if you purchase together with our friends with their cables, it's at 20% off.
Alright. Okay.
Yes. Then
Okay.
for the Triton, it's 1199.
Okay.
But for Canjam, again, 15% off,
Okay.
20% off with purchase.
Right.
So it's actually, if I'm not wrong,
Okay.
for the Helios today, it's 1274.
1274.
And for the Triton, it's 1019.
Okay, so all these is in Sing dollars. Okay.
All is
so,
in Sing dollars.
yeah. And 1499 outside the show. And 4 views. Right. So let's I think it's milk, aluminum milk.
Yes, 6061.
Okay. Yep. So let's try it. So basically, this is supposed to be more clinical, analytical type of tuning. So,
I need to change the keyboard for you. There is a balance 2.5.
oh, right, sorry. And it's 2-pin, right? 2-pin, 0.78.
0.78. It's spring loaded as well, so it's when you put it in,
Yes.
it will not expand.
All right. So there's springs in there. Okay. Okay. Spring loaded. First time I'm hearing this. Can't really see the spring, but yeah. There you go. Thank you. And is this a homegrown brand?
Yes, yeah.
Singapore brand?
Singapore brand.
Ah. Okay.
They're manufactured in Singapore.
Manufactured in Singapore. All right. So yeah. Wow. I'm proud. Okay. Let's try bagging. Let's go. Okay, so I can tell these are a little bit hard to drive. So if you want to drive off your phone, not gonna happen, but you need at least a deck or amp to drive these. Pretty hard to drive. Okay, very nice clean treble. Little light on the bass, but very clean highs. Very natural tone. Yeah, but the bass is a little bit on the thin side. Okay, so the impact is I would say the impact is sufficient. Yeah. You know, I'm listening at 70%. You know, this is pretty hard to drive. Okay, not a good situation, not a good test. I shouldn't be driving this on my phone.
So the reason it actually is slightly harder to drive
Yeah.
is because you can plug into anything,
Yeah.
it will still sound the same. So there's a
Really?
there's a circuit inside that is that basically you can ignore the fact that you have like the output impedance of the amp or your player.
Yes?
It basically just helps to not be affected by that output impedance.
Really?
So even if you plug it into a mixer with a 50 ohm impedance load,
Yes?
the frequency response will still be the same as it was on a 0.1 output impedance load.
Okay, so I'm not getting enough volume at 50%.
Yes,
So-
because the byproduct of having the circuit that we're doing inside is actually
Yes.
called the flat technology, is that it sucks a bit more power than usual.
Right.
But the upside is that you can plug into anything that you want, and you
Right.
always still sound the same.
You sound the
You
same.
sound the same, yes.
Okay, nice. Okay, so it's got this flat technology, kind of linear impedance on all anything. So you can plug it into any amp, it will still sound the same. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Or
Thank
if
you.
if you would like to try the Triton, it's over there.
Sure. So that was the Helios. Now I'm going to try the Triton. It's called a Triton, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Where's the Triton? This is a Helios, the Triton is over there.
Okay, so this is the Triton, right? So it's a little bit cheaper. It's I think 1,001. Okay, so 1,001. And this is 4 BAs as well, or
No, this is a hybrid design.
it's a hybrid? Okay,
There is a dynamic driver base
okay,
and one mid, one high, balance amateur.
okay. So 1 DD, 2 BAs, right? And yeah, let's try this out. Very linear. Yeah, it's a very linear sound. Very linear sound. But compared to the Helios, this one has got more warmth to it. Sounds warmer. It's got a heavier note weight. And in terms of resolution, it's a little bit less resolute as compared to the Helios. It's easier to listen to. In terms of vocals, it's got smoother sound to it, more forward, and less fatiguing. Treble is not as clean as the Helios. Yeah, so I think if you want to go for something more fun, I wouldn't say fun, but it's pretty linear as well. The bass is not as forward, but yeah, it's less analytical and clinical as the Helios. But yeah, the Triton is a more of a fun IM of the two. Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the U12TA. And how much is this retailing for?
It's retailing now for 3,000, so it's about now the Canjam special is about 2.8.
Okay, so it's about 3K Sing. And what's the
12 drivers.
It's got 12 drivers in there.
that's it. Yep.
12 drivers,
BAs.
all BAs.
All BAs, so 12 per side. Nice.
One of the nice features with our products are the Apex modules there.
And is this a tuning filter or
It's our Apex that releases pressure when you're listening
right?
to kind of reduce that listening fatigue.
Right.
There's also different isolation listening you can get out of it. So that's the M20 giving you 20 decibel isolation. Which
Right.
will also in turn give you the most low end in your sound.
Right.
We have a 15 and a 10 that you can swap out. And it really makes a difference if you want to hear
Right.
a different level of low end with
Right.
that too that you could try.
Okay, so it's a kind of a filter that reduces the pressure in the IM. Okay, so let's try it out. And there are different filters in there too. Yeah, you can change out the 15 and then
yes.
12. But I'm not gonna swap out now. I'm gonna just try it out.
Sure. If you want to change, just let me know.
Sure, no problem.
Different modules here. 10s and 15s. Yeah.
So these are the different filters that you can switch out to. Nice.
It's in the 15s.
And these are the 15. Okay, so gives you different listening treasure, I guess.
Yep.
It's kind of like you're buying 3 different IAMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is from the US or?
Yeah, we're all manufactured in the U.S.
Okay.
Vancouver, Washington.
Vancouver, Washington.
Nice. Made it in US. Okay. Okay, so vocals are forward. Warm type of signature. Very balanced. So balanced type of tuning. Well controlled treble. It's not harsh. Let's try a female vocal. Bass is good. Let's try Mariah.
Yeah, so these are.
As I always have.
Aren't very popular usually.
So Mariah. The listening volume is at 50%, by the way. So
Be able to sell it later on.
cool. Good extension to the sub bass. Nice timbre in terms of voice. Sparkle is not as bright. It's not a bright IM. Not really bright, but nice treble. Nice and clean and smooth. Okay. So this is the 64 Audio U12T. Very nice IM. Good bass. And the transition from the bass to the mid's pretty good. Doesn't bleed. Very good. Nice. Very nice. Awesome. I love this.
Love it.
Very nice build. Okay, and the cable is nice and solid. Okay, it's braided. I think it's 2-core. Is it 4-core?
It's 4.
4-core.
4, yeah.
No, 4-core cable. Very nice. And cool, nice and clean.
So that's
Thank
actually
you.
the old stock cable. So the new one.
Oh, right.
This one.
So these are better representations.
This is the new one. So if you buy it now, this is most probably
All
gonna come with.
right,
Yeah, this is
okay.
the older version of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you are getting this is the newer version of the cables that comes with, right? And this is the older version.
Correct, yes.
So newer, it's got shinier, glossier type of finish to it. It's got a thicker cable as well. Is it copper or?
Silver plate copper.
Okay, silver plated copper inside, and it's got ear hooks. Yeah, memory ear hooks are nice and soft. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So
And it's going to be our TIA line, which is going to be a completely tubeless design with that.
Right.
It's also semi-open back by porting the dynamic driver out the back of the faceplate.
Okay, so this is semi-open. I'm not too sure you can see, but it's supposed to be semi-open.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, semi-open, semi-open, tubeless. You can't really see the tubes inside. Of course, the shell is enclosed. But how much is this retaining for?
1.1K.
It's a 1.1 Sing, so I think
Singapore, yes, correct.
yeah. So it's gonna be like
Sorry, my bad. 1.8.
1.8 Sing. Okay, so it's 1.1 US, right? Okay. Yeah, very nice cable. So the cable is, I mean, all the new 64 audio cables are gonna be like this. Yeah, let's try it out. So this is a single dynamic driver, a single DD,
Single dynamic and, one BA.
All right, sorry,
That's correct.
it's a hybrid.
Hybrid, yes, sir.
Okay, so it's a hybrid, a single DA, single DD, and one BA. Okay, I might need to hook it. Okay. Let's just listen to Mariah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's got more of a laid back, and the tuning is more of a U shape, V shape, more of a fun type of tuning. Bass is really rumpy, extended bass, sub bass. Impact's good.
It's a high.
Treble
Never
is
listen.
not as bright as the
Any
U12T,
model you have in mind or anything? The
but
U12T, wow, okay.
vocals
Maybe you want to
a
try
little
the
bit
U18,
recessed.
U18S?
Yeah, vocals
This
a
is the
bit
newest
recessed, but yeah, this is
Do you have an adapter?
more
Would
of
you
a
like
fun
to try
tuning,
one of the players?
less fatiguing as the U12T.
Oh, okay, sure.
So you guys more something more fun. This is more fun tuning. Let's listen to back in. Okay, so bass is forward, impactful. The treble roll off is a little bit short and not as bright. Okay, it's not as bright as the U12T. But in terms of tuning, it's more of a U-shape, V-shape type of tuning. Personally, I would prefer the U12T.
So just leave it
Cool. And this is the latest one from 64 Audio Duo, right?
Yes,
Cool.
Alright.
Thank you. Yeah. So this is 01 from Esther and Kern, right? So what's the driver setup?
This one is a dual.
I can't see.
The drivers and three different type of driver.
Let me see. Okay, so it's a tri-brid, and it doesn't say. So it's a tri-brid. So this is 01. And how much is it retailing for?
1099.
So it's 1,100 Sing dollars. And okay. So it's very nice IM. I like the faceplate on these, and it's a MMCX connector. Okay, let's try. Tri-brid. I'm not too sure what the driver setup is on the inside, but it's a tri-brid. That's fine. It's got good seal to it. And let's try it back again. Nice build. Okay, so this is more of a linear type of tuning. Very, very linear. Bass is linear.
Also, it's not yet.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, so
debut.
linear. There's bass. Sub bass is
Stocks will be arriving about
sufficient. So nothing in this tuning is forward, present, a little bit thin and light.
for pairing. You just have to maybe just hold it.
Yeah, it reminds me of I think the Neon, the KBR Neon. It's a very linear type of tuning. Cool. Okay, let's take a look at the Audeze's. And this is the Lcd5 all the way to Lcd2. Okay, so I'm gonna try the Lcd5. Can I try the Lcd5?
Sure. Do you have your own sauce?
No. If you could hook me up. Okay.
Yeah, over here. And the volume control is over here.
Right, I might need to go a bit nearer. Okay, so this is the Audeze Lcd5. And it's currently retailing for 6,000 Sing dollars. Okay, so this is a different setup. And the connectors are 3.5.
It's the 4-pin connectors.
So it's a 4-pin. Sorry, it's a 4-pin. It's not 3.5. Sorry about that. Nice cable. It comes with a very nice cable. And this alone you can adjust. And you got a headband, leather headband, perforated. Looks very comfortable. And good thing is the headphone is rotatable, so you can actually rotate to the front They're resting on your chest. You can actually place it like that. Very comfortable. Let's try it on. Okay, so this rests really nicely on my head. Nice. So let's hear how it sounds. Anything. Maroon 5. Anything right here. Okay, so very, very linear. Bass is impactful. Rumble is not extended. Roll off is a little bit short. It's more of a balanced type of tuning, I would feel. Treble is clean. Now, I feel that this headphone is a very controlled headphone in terms of the sound. Clinical, nice and clean headphone. Very nice. 6,000, and everything you hear, it's got that tone, that timbre, it's got everything balanced. The bass is nice, well controlled, good sub bass. A little bit short on the roll off, good rumble, well controlled mid bass, good impact. Not too much, not too little. Very nice and controlled. Cool. Treble is nice, not as bright as I would hope, but yeah.
I plan to walk around and see what.
Nice control to the treble. Cool. I like it. Oh man. Okay, very good experience listening to this. Nice.
I think the volume.
Thank you.
Sure.
Alright guys, so this is the newest Zen i5 Air deck, right? So this is the Air, right? It's Air can, right? So the difference between this, the Air can and the Zen can is the shell itself. The shell is made of plastic, okay, you can hear. And the price, of course, and the back here, they don't have an out at the back, right? So there's no balance out at the back, and it is basically the same knob as I can feel, right? And it's got the balance out, and the SE out at the front. So, and the buttons are all plastic, right? So this is retailing for 150 Sing dollars, so it should be about 100 US dollars. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get this. It's good. Okay, so this is your prototype. Okay, so and what's the driver setup for this?
Oh, 1BA.
This is 1BA. Okay. Nice. And what's the sound signature for this?
Neutral leaning warm.
Neutral leaning to warm. Okay. So yeah. So I wanna try this. If I can sit down somewhere. No, it's okay. Later.
You can try the table.
Let's go to that side. Okay. So I'm gonna try this. What's the name of it? Vampire. Okay, so this is the latest one from Kotori, Vampire. Oh, okay, so this is the latest Vampire from Kotori, right? Single DD.
Three prototypes available. This is so for today is there will be three prototypes.
Right.
One which is mini size.
Right.
The other is two more larger size, which is the same size as Dauntless itself.
So it's the same size as the Dauntless.
Yeah. So for two of them, one of them is mini. The mini one is more for people with smaller ears. So we are just experimenting with
Cool.
the shell size.
Okay.
The main goal is for people with smaller ears to have a more pleasant listening experience. But for all of them, the configurations are slightly different.
Right.
Yeah, and then I create different sound signature. So today, actually, my aim is just to try just to have opinions about whether which one it sounds, which one is more suitable lah.
Okay.
Especially now it's
Okay, so I'm gonna try this. This is the Vampire. Okay, and let's hear how it sounds. Oh, okay. So this is very different from the Dauntless. The mids are forward, very nice and warm, linear type of sound signature. The bass is not as forward. Well, it's not forward, but it's got nice and controlled impact to it. So it does not bleed to the mids. Very nice, and vocals is not bright. I wouldn't say the treble is a bright type of tuning to it, but it's nice and clean. Instruments, they do sound forward, and vocals, they sound forward. So I think this is more for kind of a mid-centric, warm type of sound. It's got nice tone and timbre to it. Yeah. Okay, so this is very different from the Dauntless. The treble is not the forward type of fatiguing type of listening. This is definitely not fatiguing. Not harsh at all. Very nice, well-controlled treble. Nice roll-off. Okay, so it seems that Kotori has come to a very good tuning. And this is more for the mainstream. You know, more people will be able to listen to this non-fatiguing type of tuning. Very nice, but it does not forgo the resolution of the sound. So very nice tuning, very fun tuning to listen to for this, the Vampire. Cool. Hope it comes out fast. Yeah.
maybe somewhere in summer fall 2022.
Okay, somewhere in summer. And roughly how much you gonna?
Not
sure
known
yet?
yet, but
Okay.
I would say maybe about $100
Around
plus
there?
minus. I really can't give you a quantity.
No problem, no problem.
Somewhere around there.
Okay, cool.
So this is within the three IEMs that I
Yeah.
mentioned, the prototype. This is like the most in
Right.
between. So
Right.
the Mini has a little bit more emphasis on travel. So
Right.
while the other one, which is a vented version,
Yeah.
has more bass. So
Okay.
so we're just trying to find out what does the market lean towards, especially because all the IEMs that we do are
Right.
a little bit different from what is available right now, like
Okay.
being the Harman neutral,
Right,
diffuse
yes.
feel, yeah. So yeah, that's about it lah. You
Cool.
can give the other two a try.
Okay.
Available.
Sure, we can available. Okay, so this is the Elysium from Axiom, yeah, from Effect. Axiom from Effect Audio, and this is a single DD or what's the driver setup?
It's 1 DD and 2 BS.
Okay, so single DD, 2 bass, right? And this is their custom cable. So they do make custom cables, very nice and thick cable. Look at that. Even the Y splitter has got some design to it. Very nice custom cable. So if you guys are interested to get cables, you can get from this. Okay, so let's try it out. So this is an MMCX connector. All right, so how much is this? All right, it's okay. Let's get him later. So let's have a listen to this. And let's go. Very nice. Okay, so I think pretty nice sound separation. It's got a very wide sound stage. It's very okay. So bass is forward, impact is good, sub bass is nice, extended. The treble is controlled, is well I wouldn't say bright, okay, but it's got a very nice clean treble. Very nice sound stage. How much is this, by the way?
Hold on a second. So 2199 SGD.
Okay, so this is 220, 2,200 Sing dollars. So it's probably about 1,000 plus US dollars. Very nice. I think in terms of sound signature, it's more of a balanced type of sound signature. Well, more of a U shape, I would say. More of a fun kind of tuning. Very nice. So if you guys want to go for a more fun, balanced type of tuning, nice timbre, very nice balanced sound. Timbre is good. Very nice. Should consider this. Okay. Thank you.